You know, people say Obama was off his game. This is his game. If you take away a prompter, this is his game. He'll occasionally give a great speech, but if you look at him in his news conferences, where you don't have a prompter and the president has more control, he gets to ask to decide who the questioner is, and he gets to decide how long he talks and what parts of an answer he'll give. He never does well. So this is who he is. I think people, I mean, he's intelligent, but he isn't half as intelligent as he thinks he is, and as most of his acolytes, who, you know, have treated him in a messianic way for the last half decade or so, think he is. And Romney was, I think this is obviously Romney at his best, but I think he made a great tactical decision. It was the first 5 minutes he spent on defense, but in a very kind of aggressive way. He's been the recipient of a barrage, an unending barrage of negative ads, which is why in the swing states where the ads are running, his numbers are worse than they are nationally. And what he did is he took them on head on. You know, all the ads, the over-the-top ad hominems, where he's a guy who not only lays off steelworkers, but he kills their wives. You know, that stuff which has been on over and over again. All he had to do was show up without horns on his head, and he wins that one. But he did better. He was tough, but he was respectful, affable, non-threatening, and he sort of, it's the double-edged sword of a negative ad. It works unless and until people actually see the guy. And when they see the guy and the negative ads are so at the variance with the real guy, then you get this amazing reaction. CBS polled 56% of Americans saying that their opinion of Romney changed for the better. That's half of America, because all they've known of him is what the negative Obama ads and the mainstream media, which is sort of a redundancy, have been saying about him.
Judge, I want to play another exchange here between President Obama and then Governor Romney's response, where President Obama is talking about tax policy and these independent studies about raising taxes on middle-income families.
That's why independent studies looking at this said the only way to meet Governor Romney's pledge of not reducing the deficit or not adding to the deficit is by burden middle-class families.
I got 5 boys. I'm used to people saying something that's not always true, but just keep on repeating it and ultimately hoping I'll believe it.
He went really point by point. Every time the president came at him, he went back, not only with specifics. While the Obama campaign says that there were not specifics in his answers on the tax policy question, Jim Engel's piece kind of dealt with that from the debate, but also on the rhetorical coming back at him, like the 5 boys.